Hey guys, welcome back. If you guys are new here, hi, welcome. My name is Nicole. If you like this video and you like me, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. If you are already subscribed and you're coming back, thank you so much for the support. For today's video, I'm going to be doing a video on a kind of like a swatch first impression of the 3 face palettes from E.L.F. I have the Illuminating palette, I have the Contour palette, and I also have the Light Blush palette. So I actually have never broken into these two palettes. This is the Contour palette and this is the Illuminating palette. I'm so excited to try these out because I've heard such great things on them. They are normally $6 each, with just at that price is a huge bargain. But they were on sale at Target for $3 each, so I decided to go ahead and pick them up and try them out for you guys. I did already have the Light Blush palette, but I really haven't used this in a while, so I figured I'd go ahead and combine this into all one video. So let's start off with the Contour palette. So this does only come in one shade, so let's go ahead and take a look at that. Right off the bat, I can tell that this one contour shade is a little bit on the warmer side. Let's swatch it for you. So it's definitely, these are very powdery. So that's what that looks like. It's definitely a warmer contour shade, and then you do have a dark gray tone shade. So let's swatch those right next to each other. There is a big difference on the two shades of that. I'm a little bit disappointed about that. So those are what those two shades look like. They are, like I said, extremely powdery, just by swatching that on my hand. It does come with a kind of banana under the eye highlight, which is always good to have in a contour palette. And then this, even though it is a contour palette, it does come with a shimmery highlight. When I'm swatching this, it's kind of like caking up on the back of my hand. But that's what the highlight looks like. They are very pretty shades, and I do like that it comes with a large mirror here in case you wanted to take these on the go. I have noticed with these face palettes, if you can see, they have these darker squares where you can actually push them right out of the palette if you wanted to depot them, which I think is a great idea if you kind of want to only use this shade and bring that with you. I've never actually done it, so I don't know if you can put them back in, but if you guys have experience with that, please do let me know. So I am going to go ahead and try this on my face right now. Let me just go ahead and put my hair up so that I can get really into the contours of my face. Alright, so let's start off. I'm going to use just a fluffy brush, and I guess I'm going to go into this darker shade. It's probably going to be a little bit too dark, but I know that that warmer shade, actually no, I'm going to use the warmer shade on one side and then the darker on the other and see which one looks better. So let's go ahead with the warmer shade first. If you can see this, you see all that powder that comes off? That is crazy. Okay. So this is very good for warming up the face. It actually isn't that warm once you blend it out as I was expecting. So that's always good. And then I'm just going to go ahead and put that on the temples and blend down. So this is what the warmer side looks like. Now with that same brush, I'm just going to dip it into the darker shade. Still extremely powdery. This is making me a little nervous. It does blend out nicely, which I like. This one kind of seems like it would be a little too dark. It's kind of making my face look a little dirty. Just blend that. So this is what the darker side looks like. I think I'm kind of liking that warmer side a little bit better just for bronzing up the face. The dark one, like I said, kind of makes it look a little muddy and dirty. So I'm not going to go ahead and do these two because I am going to use the illuminating and the blush one also. So let's go ahead and jump into that one. So usually I'll do my blush next. So that's what the light one looks like. There is a darker version of this, and this is also going to be $6 as well. So as you can see, you have a very bright bubblegummy pink shade. That's what that looks like. You have this one, which is a darker, more rose tone. And then this one I would say is coral with some gold sparkles in it. This one is the only one that is sparkly. And then you have more of a burnt orange shade, which I would think would be more for warming up the face. But let's see how they... So that's what they look like. Very, very pigmented. Which I love that, obviously. So let's see how they perform on the face. I'm going to go ahead and use that more coral color here. Oh, wow, that is extremely pigmented. Shit. Let's try and save this, shall we? I don't even know if that's savable. Let me try and get a different brush to blend that out. Okay. Okay, so once I use a fluffier brush to blend it out, it doesn't look as bad, but damn, that is pigmented. Okay, for the other side, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use kind of, I'm afraid to stick my brush in here, guys. Okay, so that, look at that. That's just two little tiny light taps on there. So let's, it's so powdery. Yeah, let's place that. I'm sure I look crazy right now. And then I'm just going to go ahead and blend that out with a fluffy brush again. So it really doesn't look that bad. Even this is the light one, so I can only imagine what the dark one, the dark colors are. But this is what this side looks like, and now that side. Now the last palette that I have is the Illuminating palette. I love highlights. I am obsessed with highlights, so I'm so excited for this. So this once again is only one palette. This is the only shade palette that they have, and these are what the shades are. It looks like we have more of a orangey tone. We have more of a champagne. We have the white, you can see, and then you have a pink toned. You can tell just by looking at the swatches on my fingers how creamy and powdery and pigmented these are. So I'm going to swatch them on my wrist, and you can see the powder falling off of it. That's how powdery these are. I keep repeating myself, but guys, unless you can see it in person, it's really hard to explain. So I'm going to use a dual fiber stippling brush. I'm going to pop into the pink. It's not too bad. This is definitely pink. It's very pretty, I must admit. I do like that glow. Now on the other side, I'm going to use more of the champagne color. I'm literally tapping. I'm going to take this on my nose and Cupid's bow also. Now this one doesn't seem to be as strikingly highlighting as the pink one is. My final verdict, I bought these palettes for $3 each, so I really can't complain. I do like the blendability of the contour palette as well as the blush palette. The blush palette seemed to be a little bit too pigmented for me as being a light palette, as well as I feel like this has such a from this warm light tone to just a stark dark one. I do think that these are fun to play around with for everyday use. Honestly, I probably after this video won't even pick them up again. But for $6 a piece and for the E.L.F brand, you really can't go wrong. So that's my final review, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and me making myself look like a crazy clown. But if you guys like this video, please don't forget to hit like and also subscribe. You can also follow me on Instagram at blushstrokesbeauty. And if you want to contact me directly, all of the information where you can find me is going to be down in the down bar below. So until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye!